Hi everybody, I hope you're having a nice, what is today? Tuesday. Hope you're having a nice Tuesday today. If you've not been to my stream before, hi, I'm Emily. This is my second channel. I do music streams over on my main channel, and over here I quite obviously do video game streams. I want to go ahead and start with, I apologize for the issues with the sound with my microphone the last few streams. I didn't realize that the noise gate filter was set incorrectly. I finally just took it off. I tried experimenting with it, but I don't think it makes that big of a difference, so I just took it off altogether. So today we're gonna do the bone pit quest for sure. I'll move my keyboard just a little bit closer. And after that, let's see where we're at. I don't have to hurry away after today's stream because I'm done with my audition. And I don't have anything that I have to do after this stream except make dinner later. So, yeah, we don't have to hurry off. So might do a little bit longer, might go closer to 7 o'clock. I won't always, I think I said this before, but I haven't repeated it, I don't think, recently. I give us 3 hours for these streams, but I really can't go any later than 7. So it's like giving us more time than I had where game streams used to be 2 hours. So we have plenty of time to wrap up what we're doing. But the goal is to like have plenty of time to wrap up in a place that feels natural, not have to stop in the middle of a quest if we don't have to. But I it's not like a like super hard out at 7, but most of the time it's going to be best if I don't go any later than that, just because it'll be time for me to walk away from stream. And also, as always, I am going to continue to practice good stream habits, and good for me stream habits anyway, and walk around or take a 5-minute break every hour so I can walk around and stretch a little bit, be kind to my back and all that good stuff. Check on the pets, and I edit those out for the YouTube stream so that you don't have to like scroll through them or fast forward through them. Okay, let's go. Sorry to be rambly. So if we're gonna do Bone Pit, based on what I know about that quest, we're gonna keep Anders, well, yeah, let's keep Anders with us because he is, he's our healer, even though I have the healing spell too. He's kind of like the quote-unquote real healer mage. And let's take Evelyn because she's our tank, and I think let's take Isabella. I believe we already talked to the merchant. I forget his name right now. And picked up this quest, so I think we can go directly there. Yes.
You take me to all the nice places.
I mean, I guess. It's kind of the same place over and over, if I'm honest. Which hasn't really bothered me too much about this game, but it is kind of like the same dungeon over and over, the same mansion over and over, the same mountain over and over. But we can use our imaginations and pretend it's something different each time.
There was a brothel on the slummy side of Antiva City called the Bone Pit. It was entirely different from this.
You're pathetic! You're gonna regret this! Get back!
Oh, there's a guy like right in front of me, and I'm not even paying attention.
Gotcha! Looks like we made it.
Oh, she got really ahead of us. Okay, that's fine. I thought I heard Varric's voice, but I guess that was Anders. Sometimes I think the, I don't know what you call that, like the fight, it's not really fight dialogue, it's more like fight interjections, fight commentary from the party members. Like, there's sometimes some problems in that, like you hear from characters who aren't actually with you. I don't know how that works, like as a game building mechanic, you know? Like, does the game like just kind of have all of like all of the characters' voices, all their little like one-liners as they fight in like a, I don't know, like a data bank of some kind, and it's supposed to filter out the ones that aren't present, and maybe that filter doesn't work all the time. Somebody who knows more about like video game development could probably explain that better or answer me in a way that totally makes sense. It's not something I know anything about. I always get a little bit lost in all of these maps because the dead ends don't look like dead ends sometimes, and oh, that's where we need to go. Okay.
Seem to be staying away from this.
It seems really dark. Does it look
they know something
really dark to you all too? I want to see if I can level up. We'll do that in a second. I want to see if I can brighten it up just a little bit, but I'm not sure. I'm afraid to like mess it up. We've had some problems, especially with Origins, with the, actually, I'm looking at this and I have no idea how I would brighten it up. I'm afraid to touch any of this. Let's just go back. We had so many problems with Origins, with like something with the video encoder making the game crash, that it makes me afraid to touch anything. No, it wouldn't be here. I don't think it'd be here either. I think it would be here. But is it this thing? That I can hardly see. I don't think it's going to let me adjust it manually. This will be a problem for another day. Let me know if you all feel like it's too dark, and I'll change it between streams. In some of the cutscenes it seems fine, but in some of them it does seem really dark. And for me, my preference with video games is always to like turn it up, turn the brightness up like just like one notch or so or two beyond like what they suggest, because I just find it easier to see. But I know that that's not everybody's preference, so let me know if you have a strong opinion. Let's see let's just do that. Give him all the magey things. And wait, no, we did that already. I have more points. Okay. We'll give him a cunning for the critical damage, and then another willpower. And let's keep adding to the creation tree, which is basically healing, right? Yeah. Except in his like unique skill tree, he's got some other healing things, but it looks like, yeah, we can do those later. Anybody else need to level up? No. Okay, I know we go in the cave. Let me make sure we've explored all the outdoor parts. Collected any loot, particularly the crafting materials. I don't think we can get everywhere just yet at this stage in the game, but we'll loot whatever's there. Gamma is the closest, but not the same as brightness. I think it's fine though. Hi, Core City. Thanks for that. I mean, it doesn't like, when I'm editing it, it looks okay, even though some scenes look a little dark, but the dark scenes like are typically at night, so like it's supposed to be a little bit dark. There are a couple moments here and there where I have trouble like seeing things, but that might just be me, and it also might be made worse by the fact that the way my light is angled. It kind of casts a little bit of a glow or a haze onto the screen for me, but I can cope. As mentioned previously, wow, I just totally blanked on the way I was trying to say. I know what I mean to say, but I blanked on the words I needed to say it. Because of the way this game is structured, there we go, into that 3 different acts. If you've not, I've said this I think once each stream. But if you've not played before, it's worth repeating that like when you change acts, you lose access to some areas, to some quests, etc. So I like to try and make sure I loot all the area each time I visit a place, because you don't know if you're coming back. And the first couple of times I played this game, I missed a lot of stuff just because I didn't understand how the time would progress. So that's something I've learned, and I still always manage to miss something, right? And there's always something that ends up undone because I just forget about it or to come back to it in a timely manner.
Oh, look at them.
Little dragons.
Go down!
Oh, I don't like that attack. That's not cool. Especially when I'm not paying attention when I'm trying to heal somebody. Looks like that dragon scooted over a little bit after it was already dead. It's always annoying when that happens in games. It doesn't happen like, I don't feel like it happens to me a lot, but like in multiple games there have been times where like I'm fighting something and it's like health bar is empty, but the game like that hasn't caught up to that and it still continues to attack me and I take damage, and I'm like, that's not fair. Most recently I've started playing The Witcher 3, my first time playing any of the Witcher games. Andrew talked me into going ahead and playing them out of order. I was feeling a little bit of discomfort and resistance to the idea of playing them not in order, but he encouraged me to go ahead and start with 3. So I did. But I was fighting something. I forget what it was now. And its health bar was empty, but it got like 1 or 2 more hits in on me before it like the game actually registered. And that was really annoying. Wait, am I going? Yeah, I gotta go up there. There are the stairs. Okay. I knew I wasn't going crazy. There's a way up there somewhere. Did I go in here already? Oh, that's where we came in. Never mind. I don't like the little yelpy sounds that the baby dragons make when we attack them when they die. It's like the what are they called? Deep Stalkers in Origins. Like, I mean, they're kind of mean, the Deep Stalkers, so, like, I'm not too sad about killing them, because they're aggressive, but I like dragons, so I never enjoy, like, fighting and killing dragons in these games. Like, in Skyrim, I fought Parthenax 1 time, and I was like, I hate this, never again. Camera, gotta fix it. See, I swear I heard Varric's voice again. Maybe that's meant to be Anders. But I wonder, I feel like the game gets confused sometimes about who's actually present for the fight. Also, the actors, I think, record a lot of some of the same lines for like the battle and post-battle, not dialogue, because it's not really dialogue, like bits, inserts, I don't know what to call it. Okay, we're good. I was like, where are the other enemies? I didn't save after I did that level up before, so let me do that now. At some point I'll go through and I'll clear out extra saves we don't need, but after the issues with Origins, I just feel safer holding on to way more save files than we need just in case something goes wrong.
Now you fall!
I don't need every single one of them. I will prune them in between streams at some point, but I just want to make sure we have options in case something happens or something gets corrupted. Better safe than sorry. Or better saved than sorry. No, that's bad. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do that.
How about you?
At least Evelyn and Isabel are doing a good job, like, for the most part, keeping them occupied at a distance so that, except for this one that got around us, so that Anders and I can attack them safely. But long term, I hope Hawke can take a little bit of damage. She can be kind of like a battle mage, sort of, and not be extra squishy. But since Anders is a healer, well, no, maybe I can make him a little bit tougher too so that he can take a few hits before it's a problem. I don't like to micromanage the individual characters too much, so like I try to, when I'm leveling them up, make sure that like they're going to be able to like stand on their own. I can't, that's a hole. I have to go around. So I don't have to like constantly like jump around or like micromanage healing everybody. So I don't usually let them be too squishy because it's a problem.
Praise and trust you came along. Them dragons would have sniffed me out for certain.
Hold on. What happened here?
I'll tell you what I can, but be a friend and keep your voice down. There's another dragon close by.
Where did the dragons come from?
We was mining a new tunnel when the wall collapsed, and dragons came through. It was a bloody slaughter. Scared out of my wits, I ran like my arse was on fire. It probably was, only I went the wrong way. Ended up trapped here.
Did anyone else manage to escape?
Some of my fellows ran for the surface. I hope they made it.
You better get going. Try not to get eaten.
Don't have to tell me twice. You should leave too. But don't go that way. There's this huge dragon.
Ah. I'd wondered if the dragons left their nest unguarded.
I wonder if like, I mean it's just the way these fights are structured, but in game I always wonder, like, you know, in these fights there's always like a bunch of like the little dragonlings, and then there'll be some of like the smaller dragons or the drakes that are bigger than the dragonlings, and then one big dragon at the end. And I suppose, I know in Dragon Age Inquisition all the dragons are female. They're all on nests when you fight them. Inventory full, well that's no fun. Let's see. What can I toss? I'll toss some of the junk. How do I do that? There's supposed to be a way to delete things from the inventory. Oh, just right click. Okay. No, not the small diamond. Let's keep that. Let's toss the torn trousers. Those can go. And the moldy ragdoll. Those can go too. What was I saying before? Oh, about the dragon. So, is I guess the one big dragon. She is the big mama dragon, the matriarch, and mother to all of these littler dragons. Did I get everything? I think so. I think we explored all the nooks and crannies and looted everything. Did we go in here? Yeah, we did. But then if that's the case, then what happens when the little, like the drakes or like the big, I don't know if those are different from like a normal dragon. I don't know. But like the little dragonlings, when they grow up, Do they leave and find their own nest in their own cave? Or does she eat them? Mature dragon. Oh, I forgot the doggo. Oh yeah, inventory full. Okay, let's get rid of more trash. Spider chitin? Is that how we say that word? I never know. Whatever it is. Whatever I said is probably wrong. That can go. Moth-eaten scarf. We have 5 of them. Those can go. Whatever loot the oh, we need 2 more slots. Whatever the loot the dragon's carrying is gonna be better than whatever I have in the trash bin. Rotted wooden peg leg. Let's get rid of that. I don't think anybody in our group's in need of a peg leg. And frayed ropes. Those can go too. I'm not sure there's actually like a value difference between the garbagey things you can sell en masse to the traders. But, I got rid of the stuff that sounded gross. Is that better than Anders' stuff? No, it's basically the same. Just different perk. Is this better than what I have? Yes. Is that better? No. No. Better gloves? No. Better boots? No. And no. We need to sell that when we get back to Kirkwall. Because nobody else can wear the armors. Let's see. We can give that to Meryl. We don't do blood magic, but she does. I think I'll keep the rings I have. And the belt I have. I feel like this belt is doing a lot. I'm playing it on normal difficulty. But let's knock on wood. I haven't died yet. This playthrough. I don't think. We're 5 streams in and I haven't died. I think. There's still time. It'll happen. But I think having these items from the DLC, they're all a little bit what's the word? Overpowered. That might have something to do with it. Oh, let's see. Anders doesn't have any accessories. He would be mad if we gave him the blood mage amulet. So let's give him one of these. I want to spread those out. They do the same thing. He can have those things. How about Evelyn? Oh, she's got like legendary things. Give that to Isabella and no, she can keep the one she's got. Okay, that's fine. Rubble. I found a new hat. Is it better than my hat? Where'd it go? Oh, I can't wear it. It's like heavy armor. Okay. Okay, that took a lot less time than I thought it was going to. So, Bone Pit only ended up being 30 minutes of stream. Let's go back to Kirkwall and sell off some things. Do some inventory management. And then I assume this is lit up because there's something Maybe there's mail for us there. We could pick up more quests there. But let's go to, was it Hightown? And head up the market there. We have to talk to Hubert.
Hello?
That's his name.
I solved your problem.
So, what happened? One of the miners told me you rescued him from dragons. I cuffed him for lying.
That's
well,
rude.
he wasn't. Go there and see the corpses for yourself.
But I thought they're extinct. I believe you. You made them extinct again? If it is safe, the miners can return to work.
Drakes are a flightless / wingless dragon. In Dragon Age lore, they are adult male dragons, while the females have wings. Okay, so the drake, I guess, so the drakes are the males, and all the big, like, high dragons are the females. That's actually kind of cool. Although I feel bad killing any of them. I like dragons. I think dragons are awesome. And I hate when they are just, like, monsters, like monsters that you have to kill, because, like, when that's the case, they're not really monsters, they're just animals, you know? I mean, it's different when they're, like, attacking the people, but, like, and this might sound weird, but it's a little bit better, like, in Skyrim, where they are, like, fully sentient, self-aware beings, because then if they choose to attack you, like, they know what they're doing, and they they should expect you to defend yourself against them, so, like, that's fine. Not Parthenex, though. I hate that. No fighting Parthenex. The blades are not worth it. But, like, in an Inquisition, this poor dragons, like, yeah, they might be wreaking a little bit of havoc, but, like, they're just trying to sit on their eggs on their nest. I wish we could just leave them alone. But there are some quests that you, like, can't complete unless you fight them, and it's sad.
I bet their first task will be cleaning up the entrails the last shift left behind.
A dragon killer and a mind reader. Wonderful. Let us discuss your payment. You have been a great help. Since you did so much more than I was expecting, how about we work together? I am offering a 50-50 share in the mine. You will make us both rich if you can keep your countrymen safe.
Because we have Isabella with us, to earn her friendship, we have to ask for money up front, or ask to be paid for all things, or she disapproves. So we're gonna go with this one.
If you want my help, you'll pay for my services in advance.
You're both tough and shrewd. Very well. I had some money set aside for safety equipment, but it is yours instead. So, to our first order of business. We'll replace the lost workers. I will hire new hands. Plenty of desperate Fereldans out there, but it will take some time. I need you to convince the surviving miners to return. They are holed up in Lowtown. Tell them the Bone Pit is safe again.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, we didn't get friendship with Isabella, but we avoided her rivalry, but we did get rivalry with Avalon for asking for money. But it's fine. It's kind of easier to earn her friendship as you go along, so, or at least I think so, at least the way I play. So, we have weapons. Let me check everybody's weapons before we sell those, but I can sell the clothing. Isabella's a little bit trickier. She's interesting as a character because she's like morally good, I would say like she's like chaotic good, because like she rescued that ship full of slaves and kind of set them free once she realized that the cargo on the ship were slaves and not like inanimate cargo, I guess, like she thought. So she's, got that, like, she's got at least a moral center of some kind, but like she definitely is like anti-establishment, kind of anti like rules and laws about, I guess, like silly things like what property belongs to whose, and she just doesn't seem to mind all that much if you steal from people or cheat them or ask for extra money. Let's see what else we need to sell. We'll keep those two things until we check with our other friends. Oh, I want to get that. We have to save up our 50 gold, but I think there's still time. I'm gonna get it. Sell all junk. See, we made some money back. But like those skill books and things, again, there's only like so many or whatever per
a good man.
Per
it
act.
Goes against
so
all Chantry law to make him tranquil.
Why are we going on about this again? I know it's sad, but let me check weapons and make sure everybody's got good stuff. Checked his already. I think her current shield is going to be better. Yes. And she doesn't use any of those weapons. Let's check Isabella's daggers. It's better than... Well, that one's got better bonuses. We'll go ahead and give her the other legendary one. Do we want to... Does it matter which one is in which hand? I don't think it does. Okay. Let's sell off some of these weapons.
I thought...
Let's see, that is a... Oh, that was Fenris's sword. We already gave him a better one. That nobody is using. But it's one of the... Do we want to keep that? It's only... I'll just put it back in the trunk in case you want it later. We only get a copper for it. It's silly to sell it for that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We'll hold on to the bow for now. The bows, both of them. Let's hold on to this and see if Meryl can use it.
I remembered a hat shop
I didn't look.
here.
I actually didn't look at all to see what he had. Is that better than what I have? No. Neither of those are. Actually doing okay on potions so far. So we'll leave them. Since we're doing okay, like I said before, there are only so many potions available aside from what you can craft each act of the game. Let's wait until, like, the first act. I remember there being a pretty clear, like, this is the end of the first act, so we'll have time. We can come buy them if we have gold left, aside from the 50 gold we need to set aside. Let's see, what do they have? This is all like heavy armor. Hawke doesn't wear that. Not really much special there.
The best armor coin can buy.
We haven't really done much like gear management so far, so it's worth just checking in briefly. I don't think either of those daggers are better than what Isabella has. More damage, but not as good like perks. So there's a... This guy has, like... What I guess would be unarmored. It's not light armor for the mages. It's, like, unarmored. No, it's not. It has defense, so I guess it's light armor. Let's see. I keep reading it backwards. I keep thinking the equipped one is the one on the right, and it's not. It's the one on the left when you're hovering on the left side. Well, that's better. Can I afford it? No, can't afford it because I spent all my money on a book. Real life problems. I think we're good. Backpack. Okay. Well, let me use the skill book. Where is it? Or did it already happen? Did it already get applied? It did. Already got applied. Let's put this point in the force magic. Because it is awfully cool. I'm gonna... Actually, let's reorganize the hotkey bar. I'm gonna take Mind Blast out because I don't really care for it that much. And let's put whatever that's called. This one that I like over here. No! Go over there. Okay. No, go here. I want to keep the healing one there. And let's put this one here. Not that it really matters. Or we don't talk about that, okay? Let's not talk about that on stream, how much money I spent on my vinyl collection in the last year and a half or so. I actually, just for the record, haha, for the record, I listen to everything in my vinyl collection. I have things I haven't gotten to yet, but I don't buy vinyl for the vibes or just to collect or for decor. I buy it because I'm going to listen to it. So I do have, like, at some point, I will go through and declutter. You know, if there are things I am not listening to, then I want them to go to somebody who is going to listen to them or will enjoy them. However they're going to enjoy them. It's not my place to judge. If they want them for decor or just to collect, that's their thing. But I don't want to just endlessly collect stuff. I want to build a collection that is like the things I enjoy listening to.
Blessed are the righteous.
Let's see. I'm about outgrown my table though. I'm gonna need some more space. Where was I going? I was going somewhere intentionally and then I forgot. Let's look at the quest list. Let's see. We need to do that one. Oh, that's no, we have to do that because that's technically wrapping up what we did last time. I didn't realize I hadn't finished it, so let's do that. Again, not like marking as active matters because actually this will be easiest if we... No. I don't think that works. Well, hang on. Let's try something. I think if we go in Fenris's mansion and then leave, we'll be able to fast travel. And that's faster than going to like one of the end of area spaces. Let's change up our party a little bit. I'm going to keep Isabella. I don't think we need an extra mage right now, so let's grab Varric and let's trade Evelyn in for Carver. Yay. Travel faster. Oh, that's something we can just return. We can do that in a minute. Let's go. Where is she? Oh, she'd be at the Chantry, wouldn't she? Where be the Chantry? I am confusion. Oh, there it is. It has to be nighttime. Okay. I guess we pretend like it's the same night. Back to what I was saying earlier, though. If you collect vinyl just for decor, just for the collection, I'm not here to judge. You do you. But that's not what I do with my vinyl. Because I am one of those weirdos who, like, feels the need to listen to something on vinyl and then listen to it on digital and compare. That's just what I do. I get a different experience from listening to it like on digital, like with my AirPods, my AirPod Maxes, which I actually kind of like. I don't know, I'm not like a headphone snob or a speaker snob, but I like my AirPod Maxes. I treated myself to those earlier last year after I had a couple like extra teaching gigs. But I like to listen to it on vinyl without headphones, with just the speakers. You hear it differently. I hear it differently. So like my favorite albums I like to listen to both ways. You've hit most of your vinyl must-haves. You still get sucked in occasionally. All are at least open and played once, not just collecting. Yeah, I'd have a few, because I really like to listen when I can actually listen. I have a few that I've acquired that have been sitting there waiting for me to get to them, because I bought several at Record Store Day this year, and then got very, very busy and haven't caught up on listening to all of them, and then found a bunch of really good secondhand things at a store in town recently. Got like, okay, it's still gonna be off topic for a second. We're gonna get back to Dragon Age in a second, but like I went to there's like antique store in town that has like a little boutique vinyl shop kind of inside the antique shop, and I bought like a big chunk of the CCR discography. Like I don't know their original pressings, but they're vintage pressings. And I already own Bayou Country, but I bought a new copy, like a remastered copy. And I didn't buy the vintage Bayou Country because I already had it. And I was like, I don't need to. But then ever since, I'm like, I should have bought it too. I should have bought all of them, all of the vintage. It's like somebody sold their old collection or their family members' old collection. And I haven't even added them to my Discogs yet, so I haven't looked at what pressing they are, but they are like on the older side. But I was like, I don't need to buy this one because I already own a copy, and but like I kind of, but I'm trying really hard like not to do that. I have a couple of things that I own multiple copies of. Actually, it might only be one. I have 2 copies of Ghost Skeleton. I have the Urban Outfitters special edition, and then I have which I just bought because I didn't have one yet, and I was browsing their vinyl and saw it and ordered it. And then I have the picture disc they did for Black Friday this past year, which I just bought because I didn't have a picture disc at that point. I was like, do I want one? And so I was like, I'll buy it and then I'll sell it later if I don't want it. I don't know. And then now I'm like, I don't actually need both of these, you know? But like, I don't know. I mean, Ghost is one of my favorite bands, so like it's like okay, I guess. But like, you know, I might sell it at some point. The picture discs do not sound as good as like, honestly, like the colors are fun, but I found that I really just prefer like the 180 gram black vinyl. They sound the best. They don't skip so much. It's not something I know very much about, so like maybe I'm saying things all wrong, or I've got there's something I haven't learned or figured out yet. I've only really gotten into vinyl, I guess, going on 2 years ago. So, yeah, about a year and a half, 2 years ago, somewhere in there. But I mean, I still get like drawn in by the fun colors or whatever, just because I go ooh shiny. But in terms of what I enjoy playing and listening to, the just standard black 180 gram ones sound, is that right? Am I saying the right number? I think that's right. I'm not great with numbers, so I tend to like mix them up in my head all the time. But those are my favorite to play. But yeah, I'm trying to I haven't bought anything. I guess that was about almost a month ago was when I bought the CCR stuff. Oh, sorry, Core City. I'm sorry you got by Streamlabs. Yeah, as a reminder, I do have it set to like block long messages just because it helps prevent me from doing this, from ending up on a tangent or like struggling to read something, and figuring out how to respond to a longer message when I'm mid-game. But yeah, anyway, yes, I'm trying, I'm not on like, for the moment, I've put myself on a bit of a no-buy for my vinyl records because I just got other things going on right now, and I'm already getting close to outgrowing my table and the built-in storage space. I've already been shopping for annexes for the record player table, but it is a collection. I am someone who's like prone to collecting. I don't want to say hoarding. Maybe I do have hoarding tendencies, like, but those weren't very long. Andrew, did you see? Can you unblock the message then so that I could read it? You might be able to do it. No, because Streamlabs did it. I don't know. You might be able to. Yeah, there are many record variants. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I'm someone who's like prone to like diving headfirst into collecting something or hoarding things, and not in like an unhealthy, unsanitary way, and not in specific things normally. It's something I've been working on for a long time, trying to like not hold on to too many physical things. I made the mistake actually about 10 years ago of going too hard the other direction. I minimalismed too hard and made a big mistake. I was going to tell this as a very short story because I want to ward you off making the same mistake if I can. But I decided to scan all my photos, like I grew up before digital cameras were like ubiquitous, so I had like a film camera as a kid, and I didn't get my first digital camera until I was in college, and but I had, which is also a problem because all my college pictures I took on that digital camera, and I have none, is the spoiler I'm getting to. But anyway, I decided to save space. I had this wonderful like album of photos from high school. I had a different album I'd used like while collecting them, and it's a graduation gift. I got this really beautiful, like, it was fake leather, but it was like embroidered with my class year on it, 2006, 20 years ago now, which is wild. And I put all the pictures in it. It fit perfectly, like all 4 years. Like, it was a wonderful little like scrapbook of my time in high school. And I thought, I don't want to have to carry this thing around for the rest of my life. I'll just scan all the photos and then I won't need the album anymore. So I did. I scanned all the photos and I got rid of the album. And I and I wish I hadn't. And I know I had another like scrapbook I made just from like graduation and stuff that I also trashed at the same time. And I scanned all the photos, and I did this, and I had other photos from like summer camp, music camps and summer festivals and stuff, all that. I scanned everything and put it on an external hard drive, and the external hard drive failed one day, and I lost everything. And Andrew kindly went and spent hours that day. He was doing his computer science degree at the time, so he was learning like more of these kinds of things. And he took it and found a program and tried to recover as much as he could from it. And I got like maybe a quarter of the images back. I lost everything from college. I have no photos from college, except for a couple things here and there that like my parents had, you know. And I luckily some of the high school stuff survived, but I recently, like the scans that survived, I got them reprinted. They're not as good quality as they were even with like early 2000s film camera quality. But I've started like rebuilding like a childhood and high school photo album with what I have, like what I've been able to find. But it was stupid of me to do that. It was a bad decision. At least should have like double or triple backed it up. But like, don't be like me. Don't minimalism so hard you lose stuff you actually care about. But anyway, this is a tangent, and I do apologize. But like, I now try and focus those, like, it rather than like fight against that tendency that I have to like want to collect things I enjoy. I try to redirect it towards collecting things that I can use as a part. I can use and enjoy. So I have like some things that like are just like fun things, cool things that are there to make, and I just like looking at them or whatever. But I like my records. Adrian and I had been married about 3 or 4 years when that happened. 5 years. Adrian and I got married really young. We've been married since we were 22. So we've been married 16 years. So this was after. It was him just being a really good, helpful husband. But so like the books I keep, I have a whole, if you've seen my channel, you've seen my, like a good chunk of my book collection behind me. Those are all ones that I decide to keep because I feel like I will want to read again, but I do audit it ever so often. I've decided that like these shelves here, for the most part, that's the space I have. So once it's full, I have to edit. I have to sell or give some away. Same thing with my vinyl. I'm only collecting things that I know that I like and enjoy. And if I exceed whatever space I decide is enough, then I'm gonna have to sell or you know, I'm gonna have to declutter if there's something, and that'll just start with things I'm not playing or not enjoying listening to or have multiple copies of. So there's a balance to be found. So like don't be like me and try to minimalism so hard that you get rid of stuff that you do actually want to keep just because you feel like you're carrying like somebody else's version of extra baggage or too much stuff. It takes more time, but like figure out what you really like and care about and keep that. Turns out I really did care about those photos. I just felt like I shouldn't keep them because I didn't want to be weighed down by excessive photo albums. It was 2 photo albums. I could have kept them. Because it was the one that was like high school stuff. The old album I had been collecting and became like all my summer camp photos. But so don't do that. But also like don't feel compelled to buy and hoard everything. Find a balance. I learned this trick recently. A little gross, but I heard somebody say this and I'm like, oh, it's so true. If you like are decluttering your stuff, like if you are like me, not diagnosed with anything, but I feel like there are a lot of reasons to believe I might be neurodivergent of some kind, some variety, some flavor. But instead of the does it spark joy, because like anything that piques my interest could spark joy, you don't approach it like I'm going to keep the things that spark joy. You approach it like, what was the way they said it? They said each item, instead of saying does it spark joy, say, would I be willing to clean poop off of this to keep it? Like if it got poop on it, would I be willing to clean it off to keep it? And I was like, that kind of totally reframes the situation, you know, like so let's try that out. Next time you're like looking at your stuff and you think it's time to downsize a little bit and the does it spark joy doesn't work for you, try that one. See if it works. I've been doing a little bit of decluttering in here, there's a mess behind me. I keep trying to block with myself. That's my bass stand, my bass clarinet stand. But I've been trying to do a little bit of decluttering and organizing in here, and I've been trying that method, and it does help. It's a clearer answer, it seems like sometimes. Like, no, I would not want to clean this if I had to. Yeah, Andrew's occasionally... Oh, Andrew's helpful. He's very helpful with the computer stuff. I am fully capable of learning all the computer stuff I need for streaming, because I do it when it's time. But there are some things like I just get so irritated with it, or I don't want to slow down to figure it out. And Andrew helps me with those things because he usually already knows that, like the computer stuff, less the streaming stuff, more like the not hardware, but like the computer itself. Like, I don't know, I have a better way to explain it. But anyway, I've gotten way off topic. Let's get back to Dragon Age. Sorry about that. What was I doing with... Oh, I was leveling up Carver. Let's do his... He needs strength, but also dex, because I feel like the two-handed warriors, they're more like... They're not... I feel like they're kind of tanky, but it's more like quick attacks. Like somewhere between, like, Evelyn Sword and Shield and, like, Isabella Dual Dagger. Somewhere in there in terms of, like, speed and damage dealt. But I think he could probably use another willpower so that he can do more attacks. And did we get all of these? Don't we have more of these to do? So sorry I rambled for so long there for a second. I'm going to delay my break just for a few minutes so we can finish up this quest. Go talk to, what's her name, Sister Patrice. And then I'll take my first hour break. Thank you for hanging with me while I went on a side quest, I guess. Let's see. Can I see? Oh, this way, yeah.
Leave nothing. It must be clean, with no ties. Hawke? It was Hawke, right? From the streets? You took the Kunari from the city? Without incident?
Without bloody incident? You know better.
Mind your tongue, woman.
Please, do speak your mind.
Don't string me along. You know that I know.
Whether you believe it or not, I wished you no harm. That might have been useful for someone, but still regrettable. A massacre of citizens protecting a slave might have forced the Chantry to doubt appeasement, to see the Kunari for the monsters they are. Perhaps finding the Mage was a rushed opportunity. If such a plot existed, I see how it might be disagreeable to you.
Your Katojan killed himself rather than be free.
I assumed he wanted to escape, just as I would. My pity is genuine, but they are not like us.
I want no part of your little war. Pay me what I'm due.
Take your coin. Disappear back into Lowtown. Rest assured, I will not make the mistake of looking for help outside the Faithful again. The stakes, eternity, are just too high.
That one will be back, unfortunately.
Yeah. She's not a great person. One of the things I really like about this game is that, like, yeah, there are dragons and monsters and stuff, but the story is really more about these, like, little, for lack of a better word, like political interactions with different characters. Some, like, higher up in the food chain and some lower down. And I feel like one of the things I enjoy about the story for this game is there's not really one clear-cut right answer. I kind of wish you had a little bit more choice. Like, I feel like Bioware games sometimes set up a really complex story but then force you into, like, a binary choice that doesn't always really make sense for the situation. Like, if it were a real-life situation, there would be more gray areas. But I also kind of like that it forces you to, like, make the choice you can live with, or, like, the best, what you consider to be the best case choice, even if it's not, like, great all around. But she's one of those characters that's like, I would say, well, no, I don't want to spoil. We'll talk about her. We'll see her again later. We'll talk about her more then. I'm going to take a quick break. So now that we've done that, Let's see. Let's see. Well, let's go talk to Meryl, because that won't take very long. So I guess the active quest tracker only really helps in like the map screen, since I just walked right into a wall. Because it shows us, it kind of like shows us a little bit more easily like what area to travel to, but like in the area it gets confusing because like the arrows will either be there, all of them for all the quests in the region, or there'll be none of them like right now. This should be quick though.
This city is amazing. Do you know I saw someone get mugged? Right outside. It was fascinating. Everything happens here all at once. How does anyone keep it all straight?
Someone has jumped outside your door, and that's exciting?
It must be the alien age greeting. Hasn't happened to me yet, though. They must not like me. It's so busy here. So many things just get lost.
Okay, first of all, I don't think people getting mugged is the alienage grading. I think that's just crime. But the reason it's not happening to her, I'm pretty sure, is because Varric is paying people off to look after her. Like, he gave her they had that talk, I think, 1 or 2 streams ago. I forgot to comment on it, where he gave her like a ball of twine to help her find her way back if she gets lost. Like, she ties it like at her house or whatever. But I'm pretty sure, like, you hear him say he's got like people watching her, looking after her, which is kind of cute.
Do you miss the Danish?
I miss Haren Pyvel's stories. The creaking of Aravels in the breeze. The city is so busy and confusing. And the elves here are not like my clan. But I'll get used to Kirkwall in time.
The Templars haven't found you, have they?
I've been careful, even among the Dalish. Keepers never work magic in public. And I think the Templars don't even see me. I'm just another elf in the alienage.
I feel like the Templars know that elves can be mages. Like, that's common knowledge, so I don't know. I wonder if there's like some racism there that like some of the Templars, who I think are all humans, just assume that the elves aren't going to have magic. But that's not true. We played an elf mage in the first game. I don't know. Maybe they just don't want to go in the alienage. Maybe that's what it is.
Think of it like a game. You can pick up all the things people drop and overlook. Maybe count them.
I think they mostly drop garbage. I'm glad you came by. I needed someone to talk to.
Okay, now let's... Oh, I did that thing again. Let's look at the journal first. Let's work through some of these, like, secondary things. These will be later. Let's do this. We have some, like... Yeah, let's do some of these things. This one, I think we already found the thing. We just need to return it, so let's start with that. Just check some things off the list. What else is on the map? Oh, we can go start that one. I'm walking into things and people again. There we go. Oh, I guess we need to talk to Evelyn too. That's why I was confused. That's fine.
Varric, no.
Well, you're the captain. Or you will be. It'll be easy.
I'm not petitioning the Viscount to help you steal ownership of the Hanged Man.
Steal? Madam, you wound me.
I'm about to. Big changes are coming, huh? Captain of the Guard. Thank you, Wesley.
Not sure I like being behind the dead in order of influence.
Of course I have you to thank. It's just... I've made a mess of things, time to time. But that failure... He's not with me. I know that. Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not. Either way, he knows no pain. What I keep is that moment. I won't let anyone down like that again.
I don't see how you can take the blame for the Darkspawn Horde.
I didn't cause his death, but I also didn't prevent it.
Do you blame me?
I did. I didn't want to. I know why it had to be done, and so did Wesley. But in my heart, that cut was cruel.
Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not. What do you mean by that?
Wesley believed, and if he was correct, then that's where he is. But this business of the less the Maker does, the more he's proven, I don't find it compelling.
But you married a Templar.
I married a man. A good one. And he's gone. I have heard the chant. It is lovely. Perhaps that's all it needs to be.
You clearly miss Wesley. But that's not the issue.
Of course I miss him, but he's not coming back. Pining like a child serves no one. So I remember him, but I let him rest.
You're not so kind to yourself, though.
No.
I could get used to having the law on my side.
You'll behave yourself, is what you'll do. I just sent Jevon to prison over corruption. I won't go the same road.
You never let me have any fun.
I think that's best for everyone.
You could flirt with Evelyn, but she's not a romance option, so we're not going to do that. She's our friend. Or we want her to be our friend. I don't know if she considers herself our friend yet.
Seriously, though. Keep your title in your office.
Excuse me?
We don't want to ruin a good relationship.
Right. I'm with you, Hawke. To a point.
They'll end up friends. I feel like where they're at right now, rivalry is expected. But I think they'll end up friends. Because our Hawke, I would guess, is most similar to, like, Isabella. She's chaotic, but mostly good. Somewhere between good and neutral, maybe. But mostly good. Where are we at with everybody? Let's see. At least everybody with us. We're in the middle with Isabella. We just befriended her. Or collected her. I was going to say collected her originally, but like, yes, that's kind of what we did. But like, no, she's a person. She just joined the group recently. So we're like in the middle. More rival with Carver, which I'm actually going to continue to encourage. I like the story better when he's our rival. And then friends with Varric, because why would you be anything other than friends with Varric? Let's finish delivering the whatever it was we picked up. Was it a pumice stone? Not pumice, pummel stone. That's what it said.
I heard you lost something. This it? You found this? I don't know what to say.
Let's level up. Excuse me. Yeah, let's just do the basic mage thing again. And let's do more of the force magic. Carver, let's do strength, dex, and constitution. Let's finish out his two-handed perk tree. Let's save since we just did a level up. What else was here? Actually, map. We can go talk to Seneschal Bran and start that quest. I don't know if we're going to complete that today. Wrong way. My throat's a little dry and scratchy today. I think it's the heat. I was feeling it a little bit yesterday and more so today. I did have throat coat tea before stream, but I feel like it's already worn off.
Must be terrible.
So sorry if I'm like clearing my throat a lot.
Insist if you must, but Viscount Dumas will see no one. If you've news of Seamus, I will relay it to him.
Fine. Tell Dumas my scouts have tracked the boy and his Canary captor to the Wounded Coast. I'm taking a full company after them, and when I return, I expect him to make a show of the reward.
So many to deal with one Kunari seems excessive.
He may be Tal Vashoth. The Winters leave nothing to chance. Get out of my bloody way.
Rude.
Yes, what is it?
If this is about a rescue, that woman did not seem the type.
She is the type I feared we would attract. As I told the others, Viscount Dumas' son, Seamus, is missing. We suspect he was taken by a Kunari. If you would like to try your hand at securing his safe return, feel free. I have certainly granted no exclusivity to the Winters and their violent approach.
There must be suspicions about why the boy went missing.
Why? What have you heard?
Nothing. Until now.
There is truly nothing known. He is gone. And there have been sightings of a Kunari. The only complication is that Seamus is known to be of a sympathetic mind. He may have placed himself in danger, but it is danger nonetheless.
The Kunari are not wild in the city. Petition their leader for the boy's return.
The Arishok has declared that it is not his role to do so. Apparently their rebels, the Tal Vashoth, are hunted anyway, killed for what they are, not for what they may have done. That does not bode well for Seamus.
This isn't a task for a guardsman?
Who cares? We need this. There is a concern of appearance. If we used guards, it would allow Viscount Dumas' opponents to say this admits the Kunari threat, because the city responded. In these times, public embarrassment is preferable to official embarrassment.
I should know about the competition.
The Winters out of Navarra. They don't care one whit if Seamus is returned unharmed. Their lead, Sirrah Guinness, is hungry for a foothold in fair Kirkwall. And frankly, we have enough of their kind.
Ready the reward. He'll be back in no time.
Declare it if you like, but the reward goes to whomever brings him back safe. A discussion you are welcome to have with the Winters, should you encounter them, on the Wounded Coast.
Yeah, since we're already here, let's just go ahead and do this one. This quest.
I can't do that.
Can't go into the random door. Wait, well, can Varric get this one now? I think we were here earlier and he couldn't open it.
I love doing it.
Yay! I walked into a wall again. I can't steer as Hawke. It's the keyboard. I struggle with the directions on the keyboard. So for this one, do we want to change up the party again? No, we'll stick with this group for now. Nope, don't want to leave area. Just always looking for extra loot I might have missed.
Ravani, stop looking at my chest. My
Sorry to interrupt them. Just checking to see.
eyes are up here.
I assume it's this one down here.
Do you know how much I suffer under your gaze? I am a person, not an object.
I'm pretty sure Varric wants everybody to ogle his chest hair. I was a little delayed on that.
Seems to be unhealthy.
I check the map again. Nope, still can't see it. That's annoying. I just want to confirm we're headed towards the correct quest marker, but I'm just going to assume we are for the moment. Nope, nothing there. No path. Oh, is it close enough now? No. I don't want to go... No, I don't want to go up that way because... Oops. The wrong button. I don't want to accidentally or trigger like the wrong quest.
That's enough. I'll deal with this.
Waffles is doing a good job. He's a good boy. This is just a dead end, but we need the elf fruit for the crafting. Also the experience points. Honestly, the experience points I think matter more than the crafting resources because I don't end up doing a whole lot of the crafting. Some, but like not a whole bunch. Can I check the map now? Okay, going the right way. I guess it doesn't matter which way we go. Let's go this way.
And the world's rid of one more Canary. Easier than I expected. Call the men back. We've got an appointment with the Viscount. Isn't that right, Seamus?
Ashad! You killed him! You Vashedan bitch!
That one of their words. See, that's why you need to be dragged home. You're playing too nice with those things. I'll wager you've gone even further than that. Haven't you, brat?
A little rough for a rescue, don't you think?
Competition? Well, you're too late. The Winters, I, have already claimed him.
Sirrah, if I must go back, so be it. But I will not see these murderers rewarded.
Spoiled shit! I'll cut out your tongue and charge extra for bringing you back quiet. And as for you, I could do with some entertainment while we wait for the others.
You're gonna regret this!
Dead and
no, I want
good
to loot
riddance,
that.
But she said she was waiting for more. A lot more.
Well, let them come.
Strip the camp, and we'll ready a fitting welcome.
Seamus has been over plucking his eyebrows like it's 2002. They got it. I'm gonna go loot things. Actually, let me heal Isabella first. They're fine. Seamus is being super helpful. He's a city boy though, so. There we go, that's better. I was too close, I couldn't like position myself.
Oh, Andraste.
Oh, that's fine.
I've never seen so many corpses. So much blood.
Soil yourself later. There may be more.
Tear you apart!
Who is screaming?
Don't give him an inch!
Oh, get the loot.
A shard never lied, never coddled. You were worth his time, or you are not. They are not the brutes others claim they are. Take me to my father, and I will try again to make him see.
It's clear this was not your first encounter with this... a shard.
I met him soon after their ship foundered. I had run again, to escape the keep and my father. A shard was to map the coast, to find an answer for the Arishok. I had so many doubts. Kunari have none.
I wasn't aware that Kunari take many friends.
Perhaps it isn't the right word. I am the Viscount's son, bound by everything that means. A shard did not care. We were both seeking something. That was enough.
So he says they weren't really friends. Was a shard like a mentor then? Because, you know, Kunari is a religion, and there are converts, like we talked about this last time, I think, that like they lost, I think, the word for like their species. The Kunari are technically like followers of the Kun, but they call like the elves and the dwarves and the humans that convert Vidithari. Is that right? We'll get the correct word at some point in this game. I think that's right. And so like was this guy like just like mentor, or is he like his, what's the word for it, like a sponsor helping him convert to the religion, or were they like roommates? You know, I don't know. I feel like I wish we could ask him more directly, but it seems like it wasn't just a surface level like acquaintanceship. Is that a word? I'm gonna make it a word.
I confess I'm not sure what one does with a dead Kunari.
The body is no longer him, and is worthy of no special treatment. That is, apparently, their way.
Should his people be told?
They will know. Whether they will deign to acknowledge it, I have no idea. There was much of a shard that I didn't understand, but it was so very worth trying.
The Viscount is clearly concerned about your safety.
The Viscount sends thugs to do a father's job. I was in no danger until his help arrived.
You could have told him this was your wish.
Keep your assumptions. He doesn't hear me. He's as tired of being disappointed as I am of bearing it. And now, a shard is dead. It's not right.
We'll leave soon enough, Seamus. Be ready.
I am at your whim, Sarah.
I have to finish collecting the loot. The number of times I misclick and forget to finish collecting the loot. I try my best not to make that mistake on this playthrough. Especially the first act when we need to collect all the money. And I spent all we had so far on a book. I don't think there's anything up here. A barrel. What's in the barrel? A moth-eaten scarf? No, a longsword. That's better. Good, now I think we can go.
I am ready to leave. And you have coin to collect, I'm sure.
Let's go, Seamus. Your father will be waiting in the keep.
Then take me to him. Father.
My son. I thought I'd lost you.
Enough, Father.
Allow me to present one Sarah Hawke, Your Excellency. She fulfilled the bounty.
You have my gratitude. I hope you encountered no great difficulties on my son's behalf.
No problems to speak of, aside from the crowd that tried to kill us.
I was told the Winters had involved themselves. Was there no way to avoid an incident?
They murdered my friend. Where is the concern for that?
It was my understanding you were captured alone. Foolishly traipsing about the coast as you do.
I was not captured. I was with a shard. The Kunari. They are not monsters to be feared. If you would just try to understand, others would see as well.
Better that you were thought abducted than to have their influence suspected in my own family. Benign or not, it's too much.
He's bringing Seamus on his family. Nah, sorry, that was really bad. Ignore that.
A little too much insight into the office for me.
Your actions are appreciated. The Seneschal will see you out.
So, let's see. We're not as in the hole as we were when I bought the book. But still a little behind. I think we still got time. Like I said, there is a way to, like... We don't have our 50 gold. There's a alternate route to take, but I would prefer to have the 50 if we can. Oh, let's do level ups. Levels up? Level ups. I don't know. She needs a dex. And a cunning. Let's give her a willpower. And let's finish out that tree first. Got like the, I don't know what you call these, like the upgrades. There, it's right there. So that's like the perk or ability, and then upgrade. I was gonna say like sub ability. That's not right though. Ability upgrade. That makes much more sense than what I was trying to say. Oh no. Oh no.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Okay, so next, we're just gonna write that off as a fluke. Yeah, game crashes. I feel like they just happen sometimes. I have the worst luck with on our Xbox with Fallout 4 crashing. Just like it's actually since we upgraded our Xbox, it hasn't been quite as bad. But on the one we had before, it would just like just randomly, like at least once per session for me, just crash, just lock up and crash for no, or just actually it wouldn't even lock up, it would just like freeze for a second and then main menu screen, or like not like the Xbox menu, not the game menu. It was really annoying. But no, it just happens. I think I guess the computer just has a brain fart sometimes, and that's what happens. Oh, that's the wrong menu. Let's see. That's something we can deliver. Let's do that next. Other than the bone pit, which for some reason I remembered as taking longer than it actually did. My goal for today was to like see if I can get a gauge for like where we're at time wise in the game, because I would like to finish by mid-August when I go back teaching in school as planned. But I wanted to use today's stream to kind of gauge our progress and see how many, like, in addition to our Tuesday streams, how many extra streams I want to plan to work in at the weekends to make sure that we do finish on time. Where am I going? I went too far. So ticking some things, excuse me, off the list will help
now
with
we
that.
know where the sewers lead.
Where's the guy? There he is.
I think I found something of yours.
Thank the Maker. Various others. I need to lock this up.
Okay, now let's see what else is on the side quest list. I think that's something else we can deliver. Someone's remains. So let's go to a... Oops. Go fully down the stairs. Can't just jump off the side. Did say we had something to talk to Anders about, but let's save that for later. Let's...
So, Isabella, you...
Yeah, let's go. I think this is just a delivery, so let's just do it. Just get it ticked off the list. And collect our reward.
I'll let you run your fingers through it if you want.
Your chest hair. My fingers. Oh, Varric, stop. You're making me quiver.
You know you want to.
Oh, I do. I can't resist you. No woman can.
I know. It's a terrible burden.
This fell into my hands. Recognize it?
I had long since paid my debt over this. It's grand to see it again.
Okay, what is that exclamation point? Oh. We do. Let's go over there and deal with that.
Beats the mines, that much I know.
Line them up for me. I'll take them down.
Lord Harrowmont, what do we do with the human?
Stand down. She's not our foe.
What was that about?
Assassins. The boat to Ravane is within sight, but the Carta would see me dead before I get there. How would you like to make some coin?
So the Harrowmounts in Origins for my playthrough, we made Balin King of the Dwarves, which is not the best option, but neither option was great. Balin's kind of a crappy person, but he's better for the dwarves overall. So this guy, I think, is like related to Harrowmount, Lord Harrowmount, who was the other contender who Balin had killed. I guess assume they're escaping because they were kind of driven out of Orzammar.
I've never seen a dwarven lord.
You still haven't. If you're looking at him in daylight, he's not a lord anymore.
I'm Renville Harrowmont, the last of my house. My family was once revered in Orzammar. Now I'm nothing but a surfacer on the run.
You must have greatly angered the Carter for them to attack you with so many witnesses around.
My family was murdered one by King Balin, after my uncle failed to claim the throne. Balin's reach is long, and his vengeance a terrible thing to behold.
I'll clear the way for you, Harrowmont.
Dispatch these ruffians and I'll pay you what I can now. And by the ancestors, I will reward you proper when I am safe. What is your name?
Hawke.
A good name. I will remember it.
The Carta has several groups lying in wait for us. Take the battle to them.
You remind me of someone again. Shut his fucking mouth.
You're thinking of someone else, O Maid of the Brine.
I feel like it's very difficult to confuse Isabella with somebody else. I feel like if you think you're thinking of her, you're thinking of her. She's a pretty unique character. So let's see, where do we need to go? Okay, they're just around the docks. So we can do other things around here and kind of deal with them as we go. Is there anything else in the docks area? No. No. That's like an ongoing thing. We can do that later. We can do that. That's here at the docks. That we can do later. Okay. So
Harriman spoke to you, didn't he? Whatever reward he offered, we'll offer you more to kill him.
I don't want to kill him. Because I feel like... Okay, we're trying to get... earn Isabella's friendship. She likes it when we get paid for things. But I don't think she's not an assassin. I don't think she would be cool with us just killing him. And I don't think my way I'm playing Hawke, I don't think she would be cool with it either, so...
How about I take care of you instead?
Hubert, bastard!
Nobody seemed offended by that choice.
Let me get back to work.
That's right, you heard me!
Oops. That was easy enough. I assume we got a couple more groups of them to fight to officially finish the quest. But we can do this other thing while we're over here.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions.
How about you?
See that? Someone get inside of me!
Gotcha!
I can do this in my sleep!
I love it when a plan
Yeah, these
works
other
out.
guys are just standing there, just ignoring this fight. Not scared of it, not concerned about it.
I'm looking for some cargo.
You're in luck. Cargo all around. Take your pick.
A laborer with a smart mouth. You hardly ever see those.
What do you want?
I'm looking for crates sealed by the Olesian Port Authority.
Haven't seen any. Sorry.
Talk to the harbour master. I'll bet he's got information about your cargo. He's in his office.
Hey, if you're done wagging your tongue, can we get those sacks off the docks?
Right, come in.
So now we go... Oh, nope, other way. Well, we probably need to explore further along that path to meet the last Carta guys.
Do you know anything about the Mage underground?
Any more stuff we can loot? No.
Shipping manifest?
I think I lost it.
Well, then you can't bring your goods in. Viscount's rules, not mine.
You should take credit for those rules.
Ugh. Adam, deal with this.
I apologize on Liam's behalf. He is a very, very busy man. I'm Adam, the Harbour Master's assistant. I understand you're looking for Olesian cargo. I have seen the crates. I can't remember where. Such a shame.
I can't imagine what you mean.
The clink of gold coin often jogs my memory.
Fine.
Is this enough to help you remember?
Ah, it's coming back to me. The cargo is in Alton Woodrow's warehouse, by the dock. I'm glad we could help each other out.
I seek any information.
So, let's see. I want to try to be efficient and make sure we fight the rest of the Carta people while we're over here in the docks. So, we didn't go quite all the way down this way. So let's
be careful.
Check.
Look at someone.
Yep, there they are.
Here, and you're...
that the last of them? I don't know. I'll check the quest log in a minute. No, stop it. I want to get the stuff. There we go. Shady merchandise.
Just
Shady
don't ask
merchant.
where anything came from.
I'm sure that's not better than what Evelyn has. Hold on to this staves for now until we can check with our other mage friends. Not better than what I have. Sell all the junk. Don't think anything he had is better than what I have. I freed up the space in the backpack again. We did get the backpack expansion pack. I don't know what to call it. So we can carry more stuff now. Alright, let's go. I don't think there's anything down there. Nope. Okay. We'll do that, but... Okay. We'll work our way back that way. And turn in that quest, too. Multitasking. Which one are we supposed to be following? Oh, is this one? Okay. Keep getting the little arrows confused.
There's a scourge on the wings. Sometimes the garden.
It's not where I want to be.
I don't know you, you don't know me.
I wager you've a bright future ahead of you. Take this. More will come, as promised. May the stone look after you.
You look like a thinker. Dense.
Yes. Good day to you.
There's someone coming. Tell the others. This is private property.
I should go. Because it's a Bioware game.
There's a fire on the other side of this row. Get help before it spreads.
What?
Don't you hear the screaming? Are you deaf?
I don't hear anything. Shit! A fire could destroy the loot. We have to check.
But...
Come on!
Not bad, Hawke. Not bad at all.
Varric does like it when we can use our wits instead of fighting people. Although I don't think that was so much using wits as the guards having none. I know it wants us to go down. We'll do that in a minute. I'm going to collect my loot first. I need to itch my eye real fast. Okay. I have to itch it before I'm going to end up in a fight. Oh no! Isabella tried to warn me, but I stumbled ahead too fast. Where is it? Oh, over here? No. Fake door. There it is. And I stepped in another trap.
Oh, the Black Hand. A blend of 27 toxic plant essences with a healthy dollop of cobra venom for that extra kick. That poison will kill a man in 2 breaths. Can I have it?
Okay, I gotta stop walking into traps. I have 2 rogues with me. Why can't they warn me about traps? Maybe I have to lead with them in order for them, or like control them in order for that to happen, but usually they say, hey, there's a trap there.
How about you?
Now we just have to return the missing cargo. I forget where he is. Or just the Hangman. Where are we now? We're in the docks, aren't we? So we gotta go back to Low Town.
I shit you not, Ravani.
They just came back. And don't even notice us leaving with the stuff.
Way. Impossible. I've had hundreds of those in my hands, and they're never that size.
Would I lie about something so critical?
What is wrong with you two? Can't you ever have a conversation that isn't dirty?
We're discussing knives, of course. Well, daggers, technically. I never remember the difference. Why? What did you think we were talking about?
So we need to go to Hangman, yes. I think we have another quest to do while we're here, telling the workers to go back to the bone pit, so can take care of a couple of things.
You know, Ravani, you promised me you'd tell me how you're shipwrecked.
I was drunk. I thought the reefs around the Wounded Coast were made of candy.
Oh, come on.
And a demon told me to do it. It bet me 60 sovereigns and a bottle of port. You're not the only one here who can bullshit, you know?
Guess what I found? Crates filled with enough poison to assassinate every noble in Orlais, and then some.
I knew I should have told you not to look in the crates. Look, there's nothing shady going on here. I got the stuff from a legitimate supplier, and I'm going to sell it through legitimate channels. It's all legitimate.
It's poison. It kills people.
I just sell it. I'm not responsible for what people do with it. So, where is it?
Do you know where Alton Woodrow's warehouse is?
Merchant Woodrow's place. I know it. Thanks for this, friend. You've more than earned your reward. I'm gonna get my goods. You come back once I'm set up, I'll give you a discount.
More stuff. Cracked stuff. So much like actual junk in the loot containers. At least we can sell it for something, but I'm turned around. There we go. Wait, let me look at the journal, because I think we can... This, yeah. Out there, okay, they're out in Low Town, but near the pub. So outside. We can do that since we're here. I like the tavern music, it's fun.
I saw you at the Blooming Rose the other night.
What? No, you didn't.
I suppose someone else stole your chin to romance Faith?
That's unlikely. She wasn't even working.
Mm-hmm. Got you.
Oh, nicely done.
You're just... That's not what I... Oh, shit.
Hey, this is the one that rescued me from them dragons. A fellow for Eldon, no less. Oh, eyes on her face, you lush.
1,000 thanks for saving Jansen's worthless hide.
Worthless, am I? My farm supplied eggplant to Arthur for South Reach.
Yeah? My eggplant supplied half the bastards in South Reach.
Oh, you're a real hero. Now what brings you here?
I guess that's, even though they have kind of like sort of English accents, proof the script was not written by someone who's English or British, because they call it an aubergine there. They would ruin the joke though, I know. But I think Bioware's Canadian. Is that correct? I think so. I feel like they've moved to like Texas or something, but they were originally Canadian, I think. But it's just those little things like that are funny, because I guess, actually I don't know. I don't know for certain. Do Canadians say aubergine instead of eggplant? Because in England they said, well, when I lived there, I assume it's still the same. They say aubergine instead of eggplant, courgette instead of zucchini, etc. Those are like little things you can always tell, like who wrote the script, or I guess who the script was written for. It could be a choice based on the audience.
Shuffle off to the mine. Let me finish those pints for you.
Come back to that blight taking hold? I need work, but I don't need to be some dragon's dinner. What if there's more dragons later? Or something worse, like, bigger dragons?
I go back to the missus without this job, she'll rip me apart sure as any dragon.
What can we do? That bastard Hubert is the only one willing to hire us.
Yeah, let's pay them.
Would you go back for twice your previous salary?
Wow. Well, I
trust these teas, Jansen. Take it. We can drown our sorrows every night. And not with his dark town swill either.
Back to work, boys. I'm happy to take more of Hubert's coin.
I don't think Hubert's gonna be happy that we... Oh, Isabella didn't like that. That was the wrong choice.
I should go up to
He's not gonna like that we committed more of his money.
lots of them.
How are we doing on money? Okay. Let's sell some stuff. I don't know if that's better than what Evelyn has. Those are not as good as what I have. I don't think there's anything here that's as good as what I'm currently wearing. Well, those are better. Oh, no, they're not. They're like rogue gloves. Oh, that's an upgrade for Evelyn. Let's get that. And let's see. What else is on the list? We can try to do that. I can't remember where that is. I think they're like random places. But we could do this one. We'll have to just kind of wander until we trigger it. But, oh, not premium yet. And then... Oh, that would... Let's do this first. This will be quicker, I think. Just a conversation. I haven't saved in a minute. Let's save again. After that game crash. I'm a little paranoid. Well, let's check the other shops to see if they've got any more of our friends' like armor upgrades. Yeah, that is for Varric. Backpack. I could sell a couple of these. One of these might be better than Meryl's. That one's only 11 damage, 17, 20. Let's just keep one. Let's keep the best bow. We don't need to keep all of them. Swarm is the best. Because we need the money. They say eggplant in Canada. Okay, thank you for clearing that up for me. I was curious because, you know, Canada has a lot in common with, like, England or Britain in terms of, like, conventions. I mean, they recognize the monarch and all that. I mean, like, it's in their country. I don't know a whole... I've never been to Canada. I would like to go. But I know that there are some things that are the same and then some things that are different. Like, some things they have more in common with us and some things they have more in common with English people. So I was curious. But I was pretty sure I wasn't making up that Bioware started in Canada. Let's see. Did we get rid of everything? Yeah. Okay. Let's check the other merchants in this area. Just make sure I haven't missed any of our friends' upgrades. Because, like, I mentioned this previously, I think, but, like, the way Mass Effect kind of ends up being in the second, third one, we can't, like, change out all our friends' individual, like, armor pieces in this game. We find, like, upgrades that improve it. And like everything else, if we miss it in the act where it's located, that's so weird. This is gonna be a weird way to say it, but if we miss it in the act when it's located there, then we can't get it later. So I want to try to make sure we have them, especially things that boost like their health and defense and attack and stuff like that. But it doesn't change the appearance of their outfits. At least I don't think so, or not in any way that I've found noticeable. Let's order potions. Actually, no, let's save our money for now. Oops, I clicked the wrong one. Okay, we just spent money. Sorry. I totally meant to click the other side and just, like, clicked the wrong one. That's my bad. Okay, did we shop here?
From the highest heights of Mount Davros is travel. A pouch of Andraste's.
I was wondering if that dagger is better than what Isabella has, but I don't think so.
Verified by the scholar Genitimi.
Okay. Let's go. Oh, I'm sorry, I've forgotten. We're gonna go to Hightown during the day. Distracted myself. Also, we can find like gifts for our friends to increase their affection or rivalry for us, depending on which way they're headed. But I think there's only like one per person. And I think most of them show up in the second act. We're going to Hightown.
Varric?
Carp.
The miners agreed to return to work, but I had to double their wages.
What? That is coin out of both our pockets.
Perhaps the miners will work harder now we're paying them enough to survive.
Throw scraps to a dog, and you encourage him to beg for more. I run a business, not a kennel.
You weren't running anything until we fixed your problem.
That's true.
I will excuse you this once. You are new to this. In the future, let me handle the coin. You handle the danger.
Does he have upgrades for our friends? Oh, those gloves are better. But they're pricey. Let's not. I gotta have the money saved. No upgrades. I think they all would be here. Do this a little bit faster. Okay. Let's go find a Thinril.
I just lost a sovereign. Didn't think you'd stoop to our kind again.
Neither did I.
Or are you not too proud to make some coin?
Pride usually hasn't been my downfall.
Since you stormed off, we don't have anyone who can quite work your magic, if you know what I mean. I sent some men to fence a bit of cargo down at the docks. Haven't seen them since. I'd pay good silver for the safe return of them, or the goods.
Is this anyone I know?
When you left, we had to take on New Ferelden. Volunteers. Lad named Price was leading them. No one of your caliber.
Where were they last seen?
They were supposed to meet down by the docks, under cover of darkness. I know you're familiar with the concept.
Want to tell me what you were selling?
We were trying to make a deal with the Carta. Those Orzammar dwarves. They like luxury items. Fine fabrics, a cask of caviar, an aged wine. Anything one can liberate from a Hightown merchant.
I hope I didn't kill all of them.
Consider it a deal.
Good. Go to the docks tonight. My boy Price was supposed to meet our buyers from the Carta there. Maybe you can find out what happened.
Carver disapproves of almost everything we do.
Late again.
Oh wait, there was a leave area spot right there and I left. That was dumb of me. Going to nighttime docks.
Idiot thugs and their gangs. Always around at night, but there's good coin in getting rid of them.
There was another one over here. Apparently I'm wrong. Looks like a little boy.
Thank you. I thought them coterie men had me for sure. I guess the whole thing was a trap. There were no dwarves when I went to make the trade. Just coterie waiting to kill us. They got the rest of the boys. I ran. I was hoping they wouldn't find me here. But they did.
Is that Athenril's rival criminal guild or something?
More like she's their rival. A small one at that. What I hear is the coterie controls most crime in Kirkwall. And they don't like competition.
So, will you be running home to tell Mama crime doesn't pay?
My mama was ripped in two by one of them big horned darkspawn. It's just me and my sisters now. Working for Athenril's the only way to feed the girls.
Why not take what Athenril gave you and start fresh somewhere outside of Kirkwall?
What do you mean? In Lothering, there were always families willing to take in a strong lad and a few girls to help with the cooking. My father was a farmer, before the Darkspawn got him. I'd rather do that than work for Athenril. I'll get my sisters. Please, make sure she doesn't come after us.
Isabella probably wouldn't be super fond of that because I imagine we'll have to pay for the stuff. Unless we could talk our way out of it, but he's just a little kid. Get everything. What else is around here? Let's deal with some of these other things while we're here. Which one is this? I don't remember what that one was. Oh no, we can do that while we're here too. Won't like lock us into another quest. We're just gonna kill the first group of baddies, I assume. Not that kind of baddies, bad guys. Actual bad people. I don't think we need to go in the disused passage right now. We have to go in there at some point, though.
Good to go.
Okay, let's see. We can do that one, too. What a secret rendezvous. Where is it? I guess it's not, we haven't picked it up yet, so it's a new one for us.
I lost.
Intruders!
I guess that that's a guard. He's like, this isn't my problem. Oh no, I thought it. Oh, it's a corrupt guard. Okay, I was like, it's just to walk by like this isn't my problem. Not my jurisdiction. Doggo! He's fine. Now what? Oh, I was supposed to like overhear. Oh, I messed it up. I thought I was supposed to overhear their conversation and get extra money, but I forgot about it. Oh well, it's fine. I got confused about what quest I was doing for a second. Or what the instructions were. Oh well.
Well, Gamlen's place is starting to seem nice.
I like how that guy's like, I'll just step out of your area of effect spell.
Very bad for my morale.
You're fine. Nobody died.
One of Joanna's loves.
Now you fall!
guess it's suspicious merchandise or whatever it was called by day, and at night it's just a crate. Okay, let's see what our update was on that quest. Okay, let's do both those things. So going back to the Hanged Man first. And then we have to go back to Hightown to talk to Athenril.
The raiders are dead. You've done Ferelden and Amaranthine a great service.
How are we doing on gold? Almost getting close to earning back what I spent on the book.
You look like a man I once dueled. He was a little intimidated by my reputation as a vicious pirate, but rose to the challenge.
He looked like me, you say?
It went on all night, under the stars, the waves lapping at our ankles.
On the beach? In the surf?
Let's see. That is... I compare it to hers. Doesn't have as good of bonuses, perks. I don't know what to call that. Just a belt. Actually, no, I wanted to keep that. Oh well. Too late.
How did you get a proper footing?
We didn't. There was quite a bit of tumbling around, and we were soaked and sore by the time the sun came up.
Did you...
Carver's
win?
awfully naive.
I managed to get on top in the end, but I considered it a tie.
Well, are you here to socialize, or did you bring my goods?
Yeah, we'll lie to her.
I rescued your boy and killed the coterie. But your property was long gone.
Coterie. I should have figured. They've got a lock on all trade with the dwarves. If I'd had someone decent on the job, they'd have dug into it first, not walked in blindly. Well, no cargo, no coin. If you're ever looking for more work, I keep my books right here. Feel free to sign yourself up.
Oh, Isabella approved. That's good. And where is her book?
Good job, Hawke.
She probably doesn't mind having a reason to blame the coterie anyway. Like, where's her book? I think that's just something she says and it never actually turns into anything. Alright, let's look at the quest log again. I don't think we know where they are. We have to happen upon them. We can do... We'll do that later. When we're in those areas anyway. Yeah, we could do this one. Go talk to... Since we're right here outside the Blooming Rose anyway. And we haven't been in there yet. And go talk to him.
And here we are in the brothel. My day is complete.
The difference between a courtesan and a whore is... well, their shoes are nicer.
I don't think anyone's looking at their shoes.
Madame Lucine runs the place for Harlan. Or with him. Or on him. It's a coterie thing.
I don't know if I'll have time to do all of this part of this quest, but we can at least have the conversation while we're here. Seems a little like... I don't know if dangerous is the word. To go around in the brothel just... opening random doors and walking in on people, but that's what we're doing. Because we gotta collect all the loot. Fake door.
I've got your
Uh-oh, it's awkward.
I won't mention this to your mother if you do.
Many thanks, madam.
We just won't talk about the fact that we saw our uncle here.
Master Storms, can you teach me to make a shiv now?
Oh, there's another quest marker in here. Oh, I can do that too. Let's do that first. I'll go in there. It's always nice when they're not fake doors.
I'm no easy
You do get results, don't you?
We kill everybody. I don't know. Okay, it's related to that, I think. Sometimes I just get the quest confused. I forget what it is I'm trying to do, or which one it's attached to. I follow the markers on screen and then get confused.
I don't think I can do that.
It locked. Wait, can Varric pick the lock on the door?
You want
Nope.
me to do what?
Pick a lock, you're a rogue. Just say it's too difficult. It's not a big deal.
Piece of cake.
Today's my rest day, but I'll make an exception for you. What can I say? Why work if you're not working hard?
Oh, I like him. He reminds me of someone.
I can see why Nanette liked you. You're feisty.
A refreshing change from the pale slug I married. I hear she finally left her worthless husband. Good for her. I just wish she'd said goodbye.
Did she tell you she left her husband?
No, I just hope that's what she did. Ghislaine only wants her for her family's wealth. Ninette's a jewel. Elegant, worldly, just the perfect level of depraved. Ghislaine doesn't deserve her.
Do you think Nanette has come to harm?
I hope not. Everyone loves Ninette. Sometimes twice a night. Ghislaine's the only one who might hurt her, and he doesn't have the balls for it.
Ghislaine knew about you and Nanette. Did he talk to you?
The man is incapable of talking. He came here, yelled at me, called me a dirty knife-eater, among other things, and accused me of corrupting his wife. We had him thrown out.
Good. Sounds like he was rude. And racist. We met him. He was not very nice.
Were you hoping Nanette would leave Ghislaine for you?
Of course not. I know my place. I offer a service, that's all. Anyway, there was someone else looking for Nanette. A Templar. I believe his name was Emmerich. He wouldn't sleep with me either. I can't see why a Templar would be interested in anyone who isn't a mage.
Any chance Nanette's an apostate?
Well, she certainly cast a spell on me. Anyway, if Nanette was a mage, I think Emmerich would have said so.
Someone else Nanette spent special alone time with, perhaps?
She always liked men in uniform. You could ask him yourself. Emmerich said he'd continue his investigation in Darktown. You could see if he's still there. And if you find Nanette, tell her to drop by and see me sometime.
Okay. Wait, why is he still an exclamation point?
Back again? Sure you're not
Oh,
interested
that's
in
why.
my many, many services?
I kind of want to just see what happens, but not today.
I was just passing through.
Because there's like the funny stuff
Have
in
it your
Origins where you like, when you go to the Pearl, you like, you can choose the, what's the option? It's like, I don't know. It's something like you want something unusual or whatever. And there's like and then you just see like the room after the fact, and there's like one where it's covered in like sunflowers for some reason, and like it's just funny.
Really ask you to wear a feather boa.
But I wonder also, like we did in Origins, like when you go to the Pro, you can like, if you go with like, 'cause technically Isabella, based on that playthrough, Isabella has hooked up with the hero Ferelden and Leliana. So yeah, I mean, there's another opportunity for threesome in this game later, but we'll go back another time and see what happens if we talk to him with Isabella, because I don't know that I've ever done that. I don't know that I've ever tried that to see what happens. But there are a lot of little like funny things like that in this game. It always make me chuckle. So I think we'll leave it there because that's a good stopping point. And I think next time we'll pick it up here. We'll finish the first sacrifice, or at least do the next leg of it. I don't know if we'll be able to finish it. This, I assume we just kind of have to like, I guess they're the ones marked as the Amaranthine conspirators, so we'll just like find them marked on the map, but we just have to visit the different regions, I guess, I think at night until we find them. And then these will this one is Sebastian's quest. We can kind of do them as we're in those areas. These we'll save. Well, actually, oh, okay. We actually, never mind. That we can do later, because I think that's just like stuff. So what I'm going to try to do is next stream, if I can have it together, I'm going to try and see if we can get everything else done, except for maybe this one. Maybe we can get this done too. That might need its own stream, but I would like to see if we can wrap up everything and be ready to do the expedition. We'll just have to see how it goes time-wise, but we made pretty good time today, made pretty good progress. We're still short a lot of the money, but there are more quests and things to do to get the money. Actually, before I wrap up, let's go check on that crate of stuff, and I can drop off those things that I don't need to be carrying around, the other like legendary items. Oh, that's better than what I have. Well, the other one has more like cool benefits, but I could add more runes to this. So maybe I'll try that on later. 307 armor. That seems a little bit like... Oh, it has to be level 17. I was gonna say that was a little bit overpowered, but like whatever. But let's see. Where was this thing? I should not... let me save just in case I accidentally trigger something. I don't think that's like a quest line or anything. Let me just make sure. Okay, it's just stuff. Good. Let's see what it gave us. Nothing I can use. We'll check with our friends later. Let me check the writing desk. Nothing. Let me say one more time, since I'm going to leave us right here. But otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will see you again soon.